All right, it's that time. We are going to talk about what's going on in the market and what happened in January of 2023. So just last month. There's some interesting statistics, and I want to talk about like the reality of what our agents are seeing from buyers and sellers, because numbers is one thing, and then like where we're going and what we're seeing currently, that could be something completely different. And I want us to be the real truth of the market that's going in here in Northeast Florida. So let's start with the number stats. We are at 2.68 month supply of inventory. So that is down from last year. I mean, essentially it is up. We've doubled. So we've doubled from last year. That is a good thing. It means we actually do have more inventory. Our average list price is $499,333. Our average sales price is $404,084. Now, interestingly enough, our average sales price, it's up 7% from last year, though, and this is where we got to look at the grand scheme of things, right? The sales price is down from last month. Last month it was like $415, $418, I think, somewhere in that range. And now the average sales price is $404. So did people lose, maybe about $10,000 on the value of their home? Yes, maybe about, just a very small percentage. But overall, the market, the average sales price is still up 7% from where it is. Keep in mind that a great market, an average like seller's market, is a 3 to 4% increase year over year. And so the fact that right now we're sitting at 7%, that's still a good thing. If you're a seller, you're still making money. You've gained your value. Now, the days on market, homes are sitting longer. So yes, we've got to readjust our expectations. There are some homes though that are going into multiple offers, but currently the average is 66 days. Some of that has to do with sellers that need to readjust their expectations, meaning they started here. And in fact, we had a seller, he was like, hey, I want 800,000. We're like, no, it's like more like 750. He didn't list with us because he didn't like our price. But guess what? He reduced. Where is his home going under contract? 750. That's not a shock. So new listings are down 10%. We actually have 2,784 new listings that came to market in January. Current active listings are up 72% from last year. So we currently have 7,400 active homes for sale. This is just in our residential market. Our pending listings, so those are down 23% from last year. We currently had about 2,300 homes that went under contract in January, and our sold listings are down 33%. We're currently sitting 1,621 sold in January. Again, not crazy. It's January. A lot of people take off. The buyers, they will come back to the market. I promise you. Actually, we have already seen in the last week where literally our phones started to ring, even more buyers. So if you're a buyer and you're moving here, what I want to say to you, listen. This is very important. We are hearing a lot of chatter around buyers saying it's going to crash. The market's going to decrease 15%. It's going to decrease 10%. And guess what? It's still Florida. This is still Florida. It is sunny. The people are happy. They are friendly. This is the number one place people want to retire to. We are sitting in like the number 2 spot in the actual city that people want to move to outside of Tampa. This is still a desirable place to live. And if you are a buyer and you want to live in St. Johns County and you want a big, beautiful home and you want a pool, you're going to pay for it. There's no way around it. You're going to pay for something that everybody else wants too. We are starting to notice, and we told some of our buyers, the incentives that were being offered at the end of year because the builders were trying to get things off of their plate. They're trying to get their inventory out. Those incentives are not around. And we were telling people these aren't going to last. Are there still wonderful incentives? Absolutely. So take advantage, right? The cost of waiting is going to far outweigh the cost of the market going down. Believe me, if you are ready, willing, and able to buy, get in while you can. This is truly about home ownership. If you're a seller and okay, so you're not going to make 200,000, you're going to make 180,000 now or 150,000. You are still winning. There's still rarely a market where you're going to be able to accumulate that much cash quickly. So it is still okay to buy and sell. Interest rates, for the most part right now, have stabilized. And I really believe that buyers are starting to see that. They said, hey, it's not 6%, right? Their perception, their perspective has changed from last year. It was crazy last year. And for good reason, buyers went on pause and they said, I am going to hold out. We are starting to see stabilization. We are seeing sellers pay closing costs. We are seeing sellers drop their price. But it's not because it's crashing. It's because they were overpriced to begin with. Many sellers said they want more, but the buyer said no. So if they wanted to sell, they had to drop their price. So if you're a seller that doesn't have to sell, or you only want a certain amount of money, it may not be the market. Honestly, that market may have passed you by. That might have been market last year to sell. So we want to get real if we're a seller on, should I be selling right now? Do I need to sell? Is this still a benefit? Even though I'm not getting what I want, am I winning? Am I still getting a great amount of equity and money and cash in my pocket? And can I still do something positive with that money? Even if I can't pay off all my bills, can I pay off most of my bills? So this is conversations that we want to have with you as a seller, and also with you as a buyer. We want to help you get real. No, we cannot help everyone. If you want diamond for dirt, we are not your agents. We cannot help that, that you're not in reality. But talk to local realtors, talk to us, ask us what we're seeing, because guess what? We put a property on the market. It was well priced. We had 10 offers, over 20 showings, and 10 offers in 72 hours. That says something. So if it is valuable and it is something you want that everyone else wants, people are still going to pay. We still had escalatory clauses. That home had offers, many, many offers over the asking price. So price it right. You will sell quickly. Believe me, time is money in this market, in any market. The longer you sit, the less you get. It should be every seller's mantra. The longer I sit, the less I get. That's my mantra. I share that with you. I think I've said that before. So happy house selling, happy house hunting. If you want a real estate professional that is going to be honest with you, not that you're going to like it, but is going to be honest and help you get what you want, which is to sell and to buy in a timely manner and to get deals and help you save the most money if you're a buyer, call our team.